guys. Let me turn this down. All right. I am coming on live basically with no makeup on because I kind of want to make a statement. I want to make a point. I saw, actually, let me just stop the background music so it won't be too distracting. I saw a comment about a video that I did with a cruise season. And the comment said, I'm so tired of these caked faces. I'm so tired of these cake faces and wigs, right? Because I had makeup on and I have my wig on. And it was so interesting how many, and I'm just going to say it, it's in our community where Black men have targeted Black women about our makeup and our hair. And I actually did a study a long time ago when I was in college. And I don't know if it's an age difference or whatever, but I think it says a lot about a man and when he says things like that. And I feel like a lot of it stems from self hate in the community when they target certain things that Black women do and label it in the most negative portrayal. They know that most Black women do wear wigs, but the races of women who also wear wigs. There's other races of women who wear makeup, but for some reason, when it's us wearing wigs and makeup or hair extensions, it's criticized so bad, and they target us so bad. So let's break it down. When I was in college, actually, when I was in high school, I used to love playing in makeup. I was raised to wear makeup. Like my grandmother was very, like, always about yourself, being presentable, and always looking made up. Hey, Joey the Serpent, what's up? So my grandmother put that in us because she was a beauty pageant girl. She was a beauty pageant in her back in her day, and she just always said that you should look presentable and always look your best self. But when I got to college, I met an older man. He was overweight, and I'm gonna describe how he looks because he was a very like he wasn't not to say he wasn't well put together, but he wasn't someone who focused on vanity. I'll say the least on that. He wasn't focused on vanity at all, and he was much older than me. And I remember he said, "Why you got that makeup on your face? Men really don't like makeup. Men really don't like all that those wigs and stuff that y'all be wearing." So I've always had hair. I've always had long hair. I always had long hair down my back, past my shoulders. With it, if I cut it or whatever, it always grew back. And I dealt with hyperpigmentation. Obviously, my skin has gotten better over the years. I have made a video about that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to a university, and he told me how men are, and men don't like women who wear all this wigs and weaves and makeup, right? So I went to the university. I lived on campus, and I walked around campus with absolutely no makeup. Okay, just a little bit of mascara and something with my lips, and make sure my eyebrows were neat and clean. I wore my natural hair. I've always been, I never had a problem attracting men. So when I was walking around campus, I noticed that it was the first day of school, and I literally had shorts and a tank on, showing my legs, no makeup, whatever. Walk straight up out the door. There was guys in my class that, that were Black men in my class that I went to first thing in the morning, and I remember that they really didn't pay no mind to me. I was just like one of the girls in the classroom, but then the girls that I saw them paying attention to, I noticed that they did have makeup on. They had the wigs and weaves and everything. Okay. So then when I became friends with other girls in college, they also wore makeup. They also wore, one of them wore weave, but the other one always walked out with a face full of makeup. And we're not talking about drag, we're talking about eyeliner, um, foundation and just, just really made up with her, her face was really made up, both of them. And they asked me, because when we would walk around, I would walk around barefaced and they would walk around with makeup on. And guess who were getting chose? Guess who was getting all the attention? Of course, I had some. Actually, I didn't. I didn't have any guys really trying to talk to me. And I know it wasn't because I'm not attractive, because the story gets very interesting later, but I just noticed that they were always getting men coming up to them, talking to them, being attracted to them. And I was okay, like, why is nobody talking to me? And I remember one of my friends pulled me to the side and said, "Why don't you put yourself together? Why don't you put makeup on?" And I said, "Because I feel like men don't like makeup." And she was like, "Who lied to you and said that?" I said, "Well, this older man." And I showed her what he looked like. And she said, "Of course he would tell you that. Like, he doesn't want you looking better than him. He doesn't want you catching the eye of other men." She was like, "Girl, I put on makeup because, for one, I want to look put together." It's a difference with men. Men say they don't want a woman wearing makeup, but they also want a woman to look put together and a woman who puts a lot of effort into her looks. Because let's be honest, visual, that's why women wear makeup, because they walk out with for pigmentation mark walking around and a man looking at that. They want to capture his attention, so they want to look perfect. They want to look as perfect as possible, because men have made it that way. They have made it very visual, and we are, therefore, some women, a lot of women actually suffer from acne. They suffer from bags underneath their eyes. Every woman wasn't blessed to have long, luscious, flowing hair. Like, that's what a lot of men have been attracted to, because that is the standard of beauty. Long, luscious hair. Scientifically proven that men like wavy, curly hair. So when they sit here and say things like, "We don't like that, we don't like that, we want you to wear your natural hair," no, you don't. And I'll get into that later as well. So I took my friend advice, right? I got lashes. I literally put on lashes. I literally had one of my guy friends say, "I like that look. You need to keep it." Now, I don't know if this is a young man thing, but he literally told me, "I like that look. You should keep it." So I said, "Okay, let me put some makeup on. Let me put some makeup on. Let me put some lipstick, some red lipstick on. I'm going to do the Marilyn Monroe look. I got some weave." When I tell you, I walked through campus and men were coming up to me, trying to talk to me, that they weren't trying to do. I felt a sense of like, wow, what the heck? I was basically turning men off. Not turning them off, but I was not looking presentable. I did not look like I put effort into myself. And she told me, like, "You want to look like a well put together woman, because men are visual. Okay. Let your man, when you see him, let him see you for you. But when you go out in that public world, you put on your best fit. You put on your best self. You dress and you look where you're going, because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to, you never know, camera out ready to take a picture of you. Even Tyra said it herself when before she started modeling. Her passport photo was very beautiful. And usually a lot of people passport or IDs look a little crazy like mine. She got a job based on what her passport looked like, because she looked so put together and beautiful. So when I started walking around campus, guess who was getting attention? I was, because I had my hair like this, and I had the lashes, the long lashes on, and I had the makeup on, and I had the look that the other girls were looking like. Here I was thinking I was standing out by looking sick, and I wasn't getting no attention looking basic, as much as men say that. I was listening to an older man who was not well put together and not that attractive, telling me that I need to dumb down my beauty. Makeup does enhance your look. Terrell B, this is my exact experience. Men want you to wear makeup, but they don't to know that you are. They want to be fooled. Exactly. Like, you want us to wear makeup. a lot of men do want you to wear makeup, but I think that women have took the trend. I think it was around 2012, 2013 maybe, where everyone started to do the drag look or the dramatic eyes with the Kim K look, when everybody was doing the sharp creases and the highlight under their eyes and women were taking it too far. I can understand because it I think the perfect makeup look was the 90s look, because we looked our most natural. And it's so interesting that when I saw this video of me, I said, Do I look cakey? I mean, I look a little shiny because naturally I produce oils as an African American woman, as a Black woman. My skin is going to produce oils to keep me young, period. Okay. So to sit here and say, I'm tired of all these wigs and cake, shiny makeup. Sir, I was under a whole bunch of lights and my I don't have on no foundation, but my skin may look shiny because that's just called natural oils in your skin. Sorry if you're not used to that. Um, so let me go back to my point. So that same class that I would go to early in the morning, I remember putting my hair together, my weave. I had my makeup, my lashes, and everything done. And I walked in class, and the two guys that never paid much mind to me all of a sudden wanted to team up and be cool with me, talk to me, want to know my name. Mind you, I've been going to this class. This is like mid semester at this point. And now all of a sudden they want to talk to me. And they're like, oh, wow, I didn't really notice you. You didn't notice me. You didn't notice me. But you noticed the other girls in the class. But now all of a sudden you noticed me because I had an essence about myself. So I always get weird vibes when I hear men say, I don't like women who wear makeup. Because really what they're saying is that they want the woman to look perfect or wear makeup that's natural, or they want you to look basic because they're insecure and they want you to look not your, they don't want you to look like your best self. That's like a woman telling a man, I don't want you to grow a beard. I don't want you to shave your beard and trim it up. I don't want you to, you know, your waves are on point. I think you should just grow your hair out and look scruffy as much as possible. You don't have to care about your weight. It's okay. You don't gym, babe. It's fine to get all these designs in your hair. I feel like that's the equivalent of men saying for women, it's like, yeah, we want you to be polished. Yeah, you want us to look put together. Let's be honest. But I feel like when they say this, they're targeting a certain group and they're targeting Black women. So let me go back to it. So there was another time where there was a man and a woman, they were together, and he literally goes, oh, yeah, I don't like my woman wearing makeup and I want her to wear her natural hair. And I noticed that, and I said, yeah, I'm actually transitioning to go natural. And the other girl there was actually natural with her fro out. And we're like, oh, do you think about going natural? And before she can even answer, he goes, oh, heck no. Oh, no, 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 no. She's not going natural. She's not doing that natural stuff. She good with her perm. So there's a lot of men that are okay with their woman being natural, but they're not really natural. They got a relaxer in their hair. Their hair is straight. So that's not technically natural. Or when men say, oh, I love my queens with natural hair. Let me show you what type of hair they are talking about. Let me show you what type of hair they're talking about. Because they're not talking about the full hair. They're not talking about that. They're talking about 3A. They're talking about 3B. They're talking about 3C. They're maybe talking about 4A, but they're not talking about 4B or 4C. So when they talk about, oh, I want my woman with natural hair, they're not talking about the last 3 rows. They're talking about the women at the top row. That's the type of natural hair that they are talking about. They're not talking about us. They're not, because let me tell you, as a woman, I don't have 4C all the way 4C hair, but I'm going to show you another example. I'm gonna show you another example because a lot of these men want to sit here and say, "Oh, I want natural hair," but y'all don't think about the shrinkage. Y'all don't think about the shrinkage. Y'all not talking about the shrinkage, the hair that shrinks up real short. Y'all not talking about that. Let me show you a different one. Let me show you a different one. Give me a minute. I'm gonna just show her for example. Obviously, if she was to pull out her hair, it would be long. But is this what a lot of black men are praising? And I'm not talking about on Instagram because everybody on Instagram is all for natural hair and dark skinned women. Ooh, praise them. But is this really, really what y'all going for? Like when I wear my natural hair, I do get praise, and I have more women. I have more women praising me than men. I have more women praising me than men. But let me tell you, and it has to be past your shoulders too. Oh yeah, it has to be past your shoulders. That's a perfect example. But this is the thing: a lot of women, like I said, on the top row. I'm gonna show y'all again because I need to make a point. I need to make a point. Is that a lot of men praise hair types that look like this? They praise hair types at the top. Now, if you do have 4A, you see how it's on her shoulders and past her shoulders. That's okay. That's okay. But then he's going to ask her sometime to straighten it out. Oh, I bet you if she straightened it out, she would get more black men attention. You know why? Because they contradict themselves. They contradict themselves. And then for a lot of the men that was coming from me, before they come on here and come from me after this, let's go to my thing. Because baby, I got hair. And a lot of women actually we weave because we're protecting our natural hair. This is my Instagram. Follow me by the way. It's Brittany Nashay. Um, let me show y'all. This is my natural hair. This is my natural hair. This is my hair. Head full of thick hair. This is my hair. This is my hair again. And this photo. This is my hair in this photo. My hair is actually the type of hair that they somewhat kind of praise, right? They'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah, we like your hair. You got a lot of hair. You should wear your hair more. But I promise you, if I had 4C hair that was to my ear, but when I stretch it out, it's long. But if it was like above my shoulders and at my neck or above my neck, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to get the same response as I got with this photo. With this photo. Let me show y'all my hair when it's straightened out. This is my hair. I actually cut it and curled it. This is my hair. And this is my hair in its natural state. Guess who loved it more than anything? Other races of people. Other races of men love my hair more than anything. I have white men coming up to me praising my hair in this state right here. But guess what? It was long though. It was long. This is actually considered long. Let me see if I can find some more photos of my hair. I think and this photo is my hair. And this photo was my hair. It's my hair. And this photo is my hair. My hair has been through a big transition because, and I don't know if you guys notice who that is. That's Jason Lewis, aka Smith Gerard. But yeah, my hair like a whole puff ball. So for all the men that want to sit here and talk about, oh, you got wigs, and but look what's under my wigs, baby. Look what's under the wigs. What type of men, Joyce G? We're talking about what type of men is we're talking about the men in our community who contradicts themselves and always talking about us wearing wigs and makeup. We're talking about those men because let's see. I think natural hair is wearing added hair is not wearing added hair. Is this specifically for Black men? Yes. I was trying not to put that in there. But ladies, if you know what I'm talking about. You know the type of men that I am talking about who contradicts themselves and criticize Black women on a daily. They talk about our hair, they talk about our skin, they talk about our makeup. Like, we cannot get a break. And I'm tired of it. And you know what comment triggered this? I'm going to find it for you. I'm going to find you the comment that triggered this for me, because I was on and they posted a clip of me talking about birds of a feather flock together. Let me wait. Okay. Let me see comments. This is you can't see. Hold on, let me share. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. It was birds of a feather flock together. It was this video right here. Okay. I'm going to just play it without the sound. But that's me. That's me. And this is me now. I got my wig, my lace front. I have natural looking makeup on. But for some reason, this video resulted into this comment. I'm tired of wigs and shiny cake makeup. So I go through the comments. For real, yes, that ish is whack. It's really looking like a clown contest. We all are, we need natural women back. And the woman said, so don't wear wigs or shiny caked up makeup then, which was like perfect. Say, man, sweaty. Seriously, they all wear the same costume. It's hard to tell them apart. Same old same. Someone made an interesting point that drag queen fashion from the 90s is the fashion a lot of women are using as standard, thinking it is nice. Nope. Look, out of place and weird. The wigs, chopstick, rainbow nails, hair, that's not there. It's the makeup, fake, odd color content, plastic surgery, body modifications, basically ways to exercise and take shortcuts to stay healthy. Pure overcompensation with odd bold modifications to hide that they skills, do not have the homework to keep a guy in long-term relationships, know what a guy actually wants so the guy stays. So that's keeping men away. Okay. That's enough for the comments. But that was so interesting that that was being said, because I don't have any makeup on now. I look the same. Now, I do agree to a certain extent that makeup has trended in many different ways. Makeup is always trending. First, had we had at one point where blue eyeshadow or colorful rainbow eyeshadow was a trend, and that did come from the drag community, where a lot of women, the over exertion of women body parts, from makeup to hair to boobs to butt to all hips and all of that, did come from the drag community. But guess what? Guess whose attention it's capturing? It's capturing men attention. It's also capturing women attention, but it's capturing a lot of men attention. We can see that looking on the gram these days. We can see that looking at a lot of men that a lot of other men, Black men specifically, look up to. They got the woman that looks like that. So if that's the trend and that's what's the golden trophy, then guess what? That's what they're going to go after. And then they make fun of women who have natural bodies, who have cellulite, who has pimples, who has shorter hair, dealing with alopecia or hair loss or hair thin, lost their edges. Like, you hear men talking about, that's why you ain't got no edges. Like, what? Why are you being sassy to me? So it's a lot of reasons why us Black women, we are so targeted by society telling us that our hair is ugly. And now Black men are telling us that our hair is ugly. Not all Black men, but a lot of them, when they talk about natural hair, they're talking about a certain type of hair texture. Let's be honest. And length. Let's be honest. Now, I will say that dating, my boyfriend was like, "Yeah, I think you look better with no makeup on." But when I was dealing with acne and I had scars all over my face, I was very insecure about it because those are things that would be talked about. And I felt like when a man will come up and talk to me, that's all he's staring at and say, "Don't you need a little eczema on your skin to clear that up?" Like, dude, I'm not a man. It takes more than eczema and some water and soap to clear my skin. Let me look at some of these comments here. Young Doc 12, that's shallow men who don't know the actual difference, but there are also women who get the top row and say their hair is natural as well. And I have done that as well, where I will wear a partial wig and they don't like the lace. They don't like the lace, but I gotta protect my edges. I had a baby and my edges fell out. So therefore I'm gonna protect my hair. But the thing is like, yes, it is a healthy balance of having natural makeup and also wearing your hair at times. Just don't appreciate the contradiction. I don't appreciate it. You are naturally beautiful regardless, makeup or natural wigs or natural hair. Thank you. Thank you. We will always have idiots in this world. It's bothersome because I really want a black man to join this discussion and tell me why a lot of them say these things about black women particularly. Why do they target us and not other groups of women who also wear the what is that, the tape-ins and the tape-ins hair and all of that. Like I can run my hands through her hair. Like our hair, a lot of our hair, you can't run your hands, and that's okay because we have a different texture. But society, they have given in to what society has deemed as beautiful. But we as black women did not give society and do that to black men. We praise them for their chocolate skin, their texture, their hair, their rough beards. We love that. But it's not reciprocated. I'm curious to know too, Tarabi. Men's spoken preferences never match who they approach. So I'm always going to do what makes me feel most beautiful. Nurturing Natasha. Thank you, because what they say is not really what they're doing, because a lot of men say they want their woman natural, but they mean different type of hair and perfect glossy skin, glossy lips, full eyebrows, full lashes. They want them to be genetically perfect, because when I was walking out the house like this without the hair, my hair pulled back in a bun. Now, as an older man, yes, older men, I don't know if it's an age thing. Maybe it's an age thing because in college, when I was walking around with makeup on, I was getting chose left and right. The men were like asking me out, asking for my number, telling me I'm beautiful. I felt great. And I was like, why would I not wear makeup? Now I felt a sense of I had to wear it to look presentable. And if you're looking at a lot of these men, you're looking at what they're going after. Like, honestly, when they say they want natural, they want something that looks like Drea. They want somebody who looks like Drea. Actually, let me find Drea because I think that that's what a lot of them go, "Oh, Drea, she's so natural. You can't tell she's wearing makeup. Looks so," although she does. But I'm gonna find a photo of her because a lot of them use her as, "Oh yeah, she don't wear makeup," because she does wear makeup and stuff like that. But I feel like when they talk about it, they want her to look like this. Let me share my screen again. They want her to look like this. They want her to look like that. I don't know if y'all can see a close up of her face. Maybe like one where she looks like she's not wearing much makeup. This is what they mean by no makeup. Although women can create the illusion of looking like they're not wearing makeup when they're wearing makeup. Like, they can obviously put something on their eyes or put lashes on, or, a lot of these women who were doing the no makeup challenge, and I was like, "Oh, is lip liner no makeup? Is, having your eyebrows done no makeup? Or is lashes on no makeup as well? Like, are we really doing no makeup, or are we pretending like we're doing no makeup? Like, which one is it?" Young Doc said, "The truth is the same way you've given these guys who speak negative attention. Let's give praise and honor the guys who think you are beautiful in in your many looks and designs." Yeah, we can, but we also need to address the other side. We can't ignore what's affecting other women's self-esteem. We can't ignore what's affecting a lot of women's self-esteem and what's being targeted. We also need to call out the BS in our community, because if we don't call it out, it's going to continue to keep happening like it happened to me when I was younger and I felt like I had to walk out with makeup. Now, as an adult, I'm breaking out of that. As an adult woman coming into my womanhood, and my man telling me, yeah, like, wait, guys. Sorry, y'all. My kid had me opening his water for him. I don't know why he's still up. See, the only thing about me is when I wear makeup, I personally want my face to be beat. Period. And guess what? Sometimes we're not wearing it for you, because about it. Some men, I think women dress for women, and women put on a show for other women, because we're gonna let you know if you look good. We're gonna let you know that you walking like the it girl. We're gonna let you know that you look great today. Your makeup is on point, your outfit's on point. You look great, girl. And it's coming from a genuine place. Because when a lot of men tell you that, oh, you look good, you never know what their intentions are. They can be telling you that because they want something from you. They could be telling you that because they want to get with you, sleep with you, or whatever. You never know what their intentions are. But when women compliment you, you're like, yes, sis. Now, I do agree that wigs can be outrageous and a turn off for men, because a lot of these wigs, they be slipping back, peeling back. It look like, your skin is peeling off, really just the lace front. And they're like, what's going on? I don't like this. And, a lot of us as Black women are so invested in our hair. We're like, no, don't get my hair wet. We stop, our hair stops us from having fun and actually just enjoying ourselves. And that is something that I do feel like it does play a role, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a baddie when I wear my hair like this compared to my natural hair. My natural hair, I'll wear for a bit and I'm like, yes, sis, yeah, great, I look good. But it's something about wearing this where everybody's like, yes, I'm getting compliments left and right. Men are going left and right, women are going left and right. So how are we gonna say, let's not highlight that when it's something that is happening, but then they backdoor and complain about it? They backdoor and complain. You're gonna get both me. You're gonna get my natural hair. You're gonna get this one day. You're gonna get natural face. You're gonna get makeup face. At one point, I would never come on camera with no makeup on. But this took a lot of confidence and self-esteem, and actually took me clearing up my face and investing and having money to invest to get my face invest into clearing up my skin. It's not all the way perfect, but it's perfect to me. It's perfect to me. But I also like dressing up, and I also like putting myself together and feeling presentable, because when I feel good, I'm able to have a certain confidence about myself. I'm able to look people in their eye and talk to them. And should it take makeup doing that? No. But it is a certain essence and putting effort into your looks. And for a man to sit here and you need to stop putting looks and your hair like this and you doing too much, you don't need to do all of that. I feel like when men say that and they purposely go out their way to tell a woman to stop wearing makeup, they're doing that so other men will not look at you. They're doing that. I personally feel like when they're forcing it on you, is that they have self-esteem issues and they don't want you to be they don't want you feeling yourself too much. They don't want you feeling yourself too much. Because the same because a man say I don't like a woman with makeup, but look at who he follows. Women he's always liking. Look at the that he's always lusting after. Let's see if those because the same women that I used to talk to, and this is like from personal experience, the women that I used to talk to where their man was telling them don't wear makeup and look basic, they end up getting cheated on. This one woman, I swear to God, she told me, he told her, don't do your makeup, don't wear weave. Only to cheat on her with a woman who wear makeup and weave. So how that girl supposed to feel? How is she supposed to feel? Because he basically was contradicting himself because he went after a woman who looked the exact opposite and lusted after these women. Always kept lusting after these women. So he doesn't want you to be lust after either. He wants you to right there. He know you look good, and he know if you. I look at it like makeup. Makeup can bring you from a 7 to a 9. Or if you're a 9, you can be a 10. Or if you're a 10, you can just be that girl because men are visual. So just like men lie and they fool you with money and they play women with money and material resources, women are also putting on an illusion of what society deems as beautiful and has never been in favor of Black women. Society has never embraced our beauty. When it's on a Black woman, it's criticized from our lips, from our hair, to our skin, to our butt, to our hips, our body shape has never been praised. But when it's of a woman, it's oh, baby. It's praised. The Kardashians is one example of that. So let me read some of these comments. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, women do that to other women, shame their makeup, hair, etc. We're really talking about the men. Both do it. I There are some women who get into, oh, I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta, but those are women. I don't really address women because they're not heard. I don't know why my camera is. Y'all, I don't know what happened to my live, but I want to close it out the right way. Bear with me. I don't know what I'm having internet troubles so bad, which is why it's stopping me from filming. But I just want to close it out to say I want to read this last comment. Women are beautiful in a man's eyes already. He's not about to trip over makeup. That is true. You know what? When you find you a real one, but ladies, like I said, if you want to wear makeup, wear your makeup. Don't let a man try to stop you from looking your best self because you're not only wearing makeup for men, you're wearing it for yourself, your confidence, and to look presentable and well put together. Because a lot of women who do hate on other women for wearing makeup is because they don't know how to do their own makeup. Because when I had a woman one time come for me and tell me, oh, that's why you wear makeup. I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to wear it. I'm beautiful without makeup. Years later, all she does is wear makeup. And I mean, she wears it heavy. And she actually admitted one time in a story that, oh, I used to make fun of women who wore makeup because I didn't know how to do my own makeup. They don't even know how to put on eyeliner for themselves. They don't even know how to put on a straight eyeliner, know how to put on lashes. They don't wear makeup because they don't know how to wear makeup. They end up looking like a clown by not wearing makeup. So when someone said earlier about women making fun of women for wearing makeup and talking about women, it's because they're hating as well because they can't do it. They don't know how to do it. So of course they're going to knock something that they don't know how to do. Because why are you worried about another woman? Are you dating women? No. So therefore I say when women do talk about other women wearing makeup, it's because she doesn't know how to wear makeup and she looks down on it because she doesn't know how to do it. So for the men, and sorry this video has interrupted, but for the men, I would like them to comment why they put that and what do they mean when they say they don't want a woman wearing makeup. Does that come with age? Because there's a lot of young men who do want women to have their lashes done, to have their makeup done, to look put together. So for those men, did it come with age? Did it come with experience? Did it come with the type of woman? Like when you say you want a woman with a certain type of hair texture, what kind of woman are you talking about? What kind of hair texture? Are you okay with the 4C hair texture that I showed? Are you okay with that? So are you, when you say you want a woman with natural hair, how long does her hair need to be? Because I'm very, very curious. There are some men who don't care how you look natural. They're okay with that. Like my man says to me, I prefer you with no makeup on, but I think you look good either way. That's the type of man that has a healthy balance of you don't have to wear it, but when you do wear it, you look great either way. Do I like you better with your natural hair? Sure, but whatever that makes you feel good as well. If you want to step out, and for ladies, give the wigs a break at times. Like I can't say like I'm gonna wear mine, but as soon as summer is over, it's too hot in Texas to be wearing my natural hair. My natural hair will be fried and dyed and fall out. So therefore, I do tend to wear a protective hairstyle because right now I'm trying to protect my edges, so I'm not gonna wear braids. You know, not right now. Not to say I'm not gonna do it later, but my hair needs a break. Our hair texture as Black women needs a break. And no, we're not getting perms anymore. A lot of us are not putting creamy crack on our hair anymore. We're taking care of our natural hair underneath. But that does say you need to take care of your natural hair. You need to get it cut. You need to get it pressed. You need to get it, make sure that it's healthy. Go to a beautician. Not taking care of your natural hair underneath is also a fault. So I'm not going to sit here and say, and I think that men do like a soft look. Men do like a soft look. And I think that for most men, they don't mind makeup as long as it's a soft look to it. And it's not harsh like drag. Like it's not harsh creases and colorful pink eye makeup. And if you want to do it because that's part of your job, then that's fine too. But that's not something a everyday wear. Like that type of makeup is not an everyday wear. That's not when you wear that for men. So men should not be commenting on women who do that type of profession. But just to wrap it up, because I don't know what's going on with my poor little internet. I don't know why it is like doing this to me. But I'm gonna have to go back to just filming and uploading because my Wi-Fi in this area sucks so bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video and just make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And did you agree? Did you disagree with a lot of things that I said? Do you think that particularly when Black men say that, are they talking about us or are they talking about other groups of women as well? Or do you feel like it's targeted to Black women specifically? Okay, well, thank you guys for watching and make sure to follow me on Instagram and hopefully we won't have technical difficulties again like this time. I don't know what's going on, but thank you guys for watching so much and y'all have a good night because I'm going to log off and see what's going on with my internet and why there's an outage right now. All right, bye.